Azalea's gaming is now Playzalea. Welcome back to Playzalea's coverage of Disneyland Adventures. I'm Azalea, and my dad and I are playing the New Orleans Square attraction called Haunted Mansion. We're getting the Platinum Pin, which means getting 5 stars in all secrets in both chapters. But before we get going, please take a few seconds to press like now so you don't forget or miss your chance at the end of the video. If we don't get enough likes, YouTube won't let other people know this video exists. They'll just keep suggesting the big channel's boring videos about spending their sponsors' money.
Chapter 1 is your typical leaning chapter, so left thumbstick on the controller.
When hinges creak in doorless chambers, and strange and frightening sounds echo through the halls, whenever candlelights flicker, where the air is deathly still, that is the time when ghosts are present, practicing their terror with ghoulish delight.
Go back before it's too late. Go back. Go back. Too late. Too late.
Did my grim incantation. How dare you enter with no invitation? Oh. So you thought you could stop in and play? Here you have trespassed, and here you will stay. Let them be cast by each hideous shape to regions beyond with no hope of escape. Freely you fall, you tumble and spin. Scream so the spirits will know you dropped in!
Welcome, foolish mortals, to the Haunted Mansion. I am your host, your ghost host. There's no turning back now. Our tour begins here in this gallery, where you see paintings of some of our guests as they appeared in their corrupt...
Right after this first doorway is going to be a floating doorway on the left. We're going to go left enough to follow the hitchhiking ghost there for the first secret.
Of course, there's only one.
You might see a Mickey on the right, which we can't get this time because we took the left path.
Every room has wall-to-wall groups, and hot and cold running chills. Shh, listen.
In the Kinect version, you need to match the poses in these frames to get the coins, but on the controller we press the buttons when the yellow circle is the same size as the black or blue circle with the button ladder. Similarly, we'd pose our arms like the clock hands on the Kinect, so 10 o'clock with the left arm and 1 o'clock with the right arm here, but in the controller version it just gives us the secret. A little after the clock, we get our second floating doorway on the right, so we follow the hitchhiking ghost. The second floating door path is going to lead us to our final Mickey, but it's in the second room. We just got to 5 stars. After this door, there's a coffin with a hand, and we wave on the Kinect to get the secret. On the controller or keyboard, it just waves for you, so you don't even have to press X or F.
Welcome, foolish mortals, to the Haunted Mansion. I am your host, your ghost host. There's no turning back now. Our tour begins here in this gallery.
Remember that you can't finish this chapter in one run, so we need this one for the Mickey you can only get by not taking the first floating door path. Again, we are intentionally not taking the door on the left here so we can get the second Mickey.
There's the Mickey in the middle, so we're gonna grab it and have everything from chapter 1 for the platinum pin.
I'm skipping ahead just getting the 5-star, because we get it at 27,570 here.
What's weird is that in the other recording we were at 27,780 and we didn't reach 5 stars until hitting 29,180.
Chapter 2 has some leaning or left thumbstick, but it's mainly about aiming the flashlight, which you do with your arm on the Kinect. It's the right thumbstick for the controller, and it's the mouse for the keyboard and mouse system.
Find your way to the Grand Hall. We're assembling for a swinging wake. You don't want to be late for your own party now, do you? The happy haunts have received your sympathetic vibrations and are beginning to materialize.
Sign the ghosts in the head if you can, and if you're not going to get them in time, duck to get a smaller number of coins that's better than none.
You see me duck with B on the controller, but that's control on the keyboard and actually ducking on the Kinect.
In the first hall, the most important thing to shine the light on is a crystal ball on the floor left of a table at the end of the hall.
I'm going to point to it with a red arrow that isn't in the actual gameplay.
No bright lights, please. We expect better manners. Kindly make a decision.
We're going to take the left path with the hitchhiking ghost, get the second crystal ball in the statue's hand.
There are 4 crystal balls and you need to get all of them in the same try at the
Is one
chapter.
path more fortunate than the other?
Now we're going to follow the hitchhiking ghost on the right path to get the first Mickey.
It makes you buggy, doesn't it?
Up the stairs is going to be a ghost night, and you'll be running and jumping instead of shining the flashlight.
But what you
On
find
the controller,
there-
that's left thumbstick while tapping X to run and pressing A to jump. On the keyboard, that's W, A, S, and D while tapping P to run and pressing the spacebar to jump. I think the Kinect used actual jumping and running in place with leaning to control left and right.
You ought to be flat.
When you're in the red halls with the doors, stay left to take a path with the second Mickey.
Reaching
We
out
weren't far
to
enough
you.
left, so we'll sew this in the second run through this chapter.
Callow intruder, trapped by a curse. These ghostly attackers will only get worse!
Madame Leota, the floating head, is talking now, and the third crystal ball is on the left side of her table.
She's going to talk 3 times, separated by times you walk, and you have to wait until she's done all 3 talks to get rid of her with the flashlight.
Serpents and spiders, tail of a rat, call in the spirits wherever they're at. Unlock the crypt with a skeleton key. Haunted by spirits forever they'll be.
We're going to get to the dining room with the bride, and the final crystal ball is on some small table on the left.
will live happily ever after.
The bride herself is going to be in 3 rooms, and you can't get rid of her with the flashlight until the 3rd.
Here comes the bride.
We get a secret here by shining light on the ghost playing the pipe organ.
As long as we both shall live.
We just got to 5 stars.
Ah, there you are. And just in time. There's a little matter I forgot to mention. Beware of hitchhiking ghosts. They have selected you to fill our quota, and they'll haunt you until you return.
You've already got the gold pin, but we need to go back and get 2 secrets that both require taking the right paths.
The first one is shining our flashlight on a candelabra that's on a path we couldn't take because we needed to get the second crystal ball.
Rightfully sensitive to bright lights. Remember, no bright lights, please. We expect better manners. Left or right, your fate is already ours to decide.
This time we're going to take the right path instead to get the candelabra in the 2nd room by a piano. We're getting close to the night chasing us again, so when we get to the door area, we have to stay left even if we get hit by some stuff. We're finishing up the greenhouse area, so this is now becoming the door area where we stay left to take the path.
You ought to be flattered. Our friendly spirits are really reaching out to you.
We just took the path and we're going to run into a Mickey, which is the last thing we needed for the platinum pin.
I'm skipping ahead to us getting the 5-star.
And as the chapter finishes, we'll get the platinum pin. Even if you don't get any stars or secrets, finishing all chapters unlocks an attractions t-shirt, so we bought the Haunted Mansion shirt.
Well, so long, partner. And don't forget to
Like and subscribe!